What if I told you that your body is speaking to you at all points in time, along with Mother Earth and the cosmos? You are in the communication with all of life, and this is the relationship. And right now, there is a big disruption. Stay tuned. You definitely want to listen to this today so that you can get in tune with the cosmos and listening to every cell within your body, the divine. Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Hi there, I'm Dr. Erin, Doctor of Divinity and Master Spiritual Coach. We come together each week to know the truth, live on spiritual principle, and align with universal law and your unique divine expression. We know that when somebody awakens, they have a gift and message to bring to the world, and together we're awakening the world. So, this week's podcast, the energy update, feeling into the energy, I have to say that my body has been speaking to me. I have okay health. I would not say that I'm a health nut per se. And I know that when I'm in alignment with source and doing deep, deep soul work and meditating and doing all my clearing work, I literally don't even feel my body. Like I literally walk around feeling like I'm out of body. And so anytime I begin to feel my body or there's, communication or even my dreams start getting like a little bit disrupted in normal dreams, I can tell that I'm not fully steeped in source and that I need to listen. And so that's really the message coming through this week. If you take a look at all the energetic astrology and everything, I'm a true believer that you can look to these things. But if you don't look to them to realize that everything is already within you, then you're handing your power to the external world. And for me, the people are always looking for just energy updates and really the drama of the world. They're looking for almost bad news, They're looking for the miracles as well. They only want the really good or they want the bad news, and they don't want to actually do the work. And so if you're here listening to this, I know that you are committed to doing your soul's work, clearing out all energetics of the subconscious mind, and really being able to birth your highest self and be able to also birth your relative truth and your soul's assignment, your soul's purpose in this lifetime. So, the invitation this week and the energy update that's coming through in consciousness that's being channeled through is a divine disruption. So, divine disruption, what does that mean exactly? That means that there's somewhere that you're probably off. Okay. It's either could be in your health, could be in your money, could be in your relationships, could be you're completely out of alignment with your soul's purpose. So, where is the divine disruption? We call it divine signs. Okay. So, where are the divine signs showing you that you're off? Okay. It may be an angst and stress in your relationship, a tug of war, or maybe your health. For me, I don't feel like my health is off per se. It's just not fully in alignment. So, my body's been speaking to me. It's actually one of the reasons why I'm going to be basing back over in Florida temporarily. I don't know if I'll stay there. It's just that I really feel that my body temple needs some work. And for me, it helps me a lot when I'm in a tropical area that I can be outside, be in the ocean. It's very health conscious over there. I have a lot of friends that go to gyms and things, and it's just gonna be a good place for me to really focus on that, along with keeping up with my mission, the school, and everything else. But how I know that is because my body speaks to me. I know exactly when I have too many toxins in my body. I know exactly when my mental health is not on point because I'll start having dreams versus being in astral projecting. Okay. When I'm really in alignment with my body, I'm a pure channel and a pure temple. And I can feel the cosmos. I can feel the purity. I can feel every communication. Okay. Whenever it's communicating, I can tell I'm heavier, like in the toxins in my body. I can feel I'm just don't have as much of a spark. I'm having a little bit more, like even sometimes even some nightmares because my consciousness is not clear. Okay. When I'm not in alignment with the disruption of relationship, right? I'm having push and pull. I'm making people wrong. I'm justifying what I'm doing. Okay. So this is where the divine disruption is happening. And this is happening from a cosmic level as well. Okay. Whether it may be an earthquake, whether it be war, whether it be whatever, it is same. It's not in, it's in harmony. It's always in harmony because it's always one, but it feels like chaos. It feels like disruption. Okay. So where is the disruption? Because if you don't tend to it, it's going to be an explosion. It's going to be chronic illness. It's going to be a divorce, right? It's going to be whatever it is that is a disruption. And the disruption begins with little tiny quakes, little tiny signs, little tiny symptoms. It's like your car. When you have your car, it's going to show you like something's off. There's blinking lights on the dashboard, but if you don't take it into the mechanic or in to get service, it's going to break down. And it's the same thing with you. If you don't go in and start getting in steeped in truth or tending to your body or tending to your relationship or tending to your truth, then it's going to have a breakdown, a big disruption. So the divine disruption right now is happening. Are you able to listen? And that's what's really important. Okay. So that is the channeled message coming through this week. So secondly is the Q&A. So the Q&A that comes in this week is from a woman. She says, I continue to struggle with fatigue and inflammation. Traditional treatments aren't bringing lasting relief. Is there a deeper spiritual cause and how can I heal it? So first of all, I just want to say that we always want to have a disclaimer that you want to make sure that you go to your traditional doctor, make sure there isn't something massively going on. We know that everything's healed through truth, and we also believe that there's a time and a place for doctors as well. Okay, so we just want to do that medical disclaimer. So here's the truth, okay? The truth is that every symptom is a signal from the higher self. Every symptom is a signal, okay? So according to the law of perfect health, which is this week's universal law, okay, which is physical imbalances begin in consciousness. When unprocessed emotions, limited beliefs, or past memories linger in the subconscious, they create energetic blocks, okay? And that's why illness is not random. There's nothing random, okay? It's just not like, oh, I just randomly, or it's not your predetermined destiny if it's on your epigenetics, because we even know that your health is only about 5% of what your epigenetics is. We have the ability to transform those things through doing the deep regression work and taking the energetic and emotional blocks off of the epigenetics through doing deep regression work through E4 of current life, past life, and future time compressing work. Okay, so the truth is this. Okay, for this wonderful woman that called in or wrote in rather. This is the truth, okay? The same energy that creates illness and chronic illness is the same energy that can create vitality and optimum health, okay? The truth is you're a spiritual being. You are a spiritual being. You're experiencing the cause and effect of everything that's being created in the physical form in this sacred vessel. But the truth is symptoms are the blessing. They're the blessing in disguise because they demand you to rise to truth or to not. And regardless, we're not the body, right? There's some illnesses that have gone so far that maybe the consciousness is not powerful enough to overcome. And then we release the body and we have energy cannot be destroyed, okay? But, giving hope to this woman and knowing that no matter what's going on, that there's always the ability to decide. There's the ability to say, hey, I've had enough. I've had enough of this inflammation. I've had enough. I listen. I'm hearing the divine signs, and I am going to do my deep, deep work to have revelation and fully heal from this, from a spiritual perspective and maybe from a body perspective. We don't have attachment to it. And so I'm knowing great soul work, great clearing of the subconscious mind, absolutely knowing that it is divine, perfect health at all points in time. So that brings me to the universal law of this week, which is the universal law of perfection. And for me, I really had a hard time. I remember when I was diving into this work years ago and learning truth, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I can believe it from this or manifesting, but how can stage 4 cancer be perfect health, right? How can there be perfect health? And how it is from a divinity, from a spiritual psychology perspective, is that we are divine, immortal spiritual beings. That everything that we're experiencing through this vessel is the cause and effect of what's being created in the external world, coming from spirit, coming out and being created, whether it be that we're choosing to harm Mother Earth and have toxins in our water, right? Or whether we're choosing to get stressed and misuse our energy. There's only perfect health because there's perfect cause and effect of what we choose to create. And some people are like, well, I didn't choose those toxins to put in the water. Well, we did because we're collective and we're all responsible. So if a lot of times people get sick, they will actually have it be a divine appointment for them to, of course, heal thyself, but also make a difference in the world. So no matter what's happening, if it's because there's toxins in the culture, then that's a divine appointment. Maybe you want to rise up and make a difference, create a foundation, do whatever it is to make a difference in that. There's only perfect health. Because you're a perfect divine being. You can't be touched by the external world. You are not dis-ease. You are not stress. You are not your beliefs. You are the creator of them. And you can feel the effects of them, but you can never be affected by them. Spirit cannot be affected by the results or the effects of the world. It's impossible. There's only perfect health. And so on that note, I want to get into this week's astrology highlights, okay? So there's big shifts, okay? There's opening to revelations, redirections, and realignment. So that means, right, it's not always easy. We sometimes listen and we listen enough that we're like, oh, I see where I'm not in alignment, and then we redirect ourselves. But most of the time, it's not that. That's how it happens. Usually, something happens. There's some breakdown, something happens in the world, and then we get redirected. Not. We don't even want the redirection, but actually, our soul does want the redirection. Okay, so it's not always easy, these redirections. So on the 29th is Mercury in Leo, opposite Pluto in Aquarius. So what does this mean? This means truth bombs. We're getting truth bombs all across social media, on the news, whether it's real or not, we don't know, but the veil is thinning, okay? This energy can feel intense, it can feel triggering, but what is actually being revealed is what's been buried in the subconscious, okay? So whatever shadow needs to be revealed, okay? It's like we don't want to look at it, but it's like that ball in the pool that we keep pushing down and trying to like not have it be there. It's going to bounce up. And if we keep pushing it down, it's going to like skyrocket into the world, okay? So we have to be knowing that whatever comes up, as hard as it is to see it, it has to be revealed. We have to see the dark to see the light. We have to speak in bold love. We have to begin, okay? So whatever resistance comes up, know that we have to ask, what are we avoiding? What are we too afraid to see? Because we have to take accountability for all of it, okay? So on July 4th, Venus is in Taurus, conjunct Uranus and Taurus. Okay, so that means breakthroughs in love, money, and self worth. Taurus is all about wealth, consistency, love, all those things. Okay, so you're going to have breakthroughs. Okay, where are you ready to receive love consistently? Where are you ready to have money, prosperity consistently? Where are you ready to have self worth and love yourself? Okay, this is coming forth, and love is the most powerful aspect of spirit, okay? So this is a quantum leap into embodying your highest value. So July 4th, also Venus enters Gemini, which just means love gets lighter. There's going to be a lot of connections, a lot of new community probably. There's going to be time to explore new ideas and connections and deeper conversations. So this is all about, really just receiving. It's a lot of love and receiving all this. So also on July 4th is Neptune retrogrades. So what does this mean exactly? This means it's all about intuition. So it may feel like, ooh, am I right? Am I actually listening to this? It might feel like a little realignment. And it's like, whoa, am I off in my intuition? Like what's happening? But it's going to be forcing itself to flow through you. If you don't listen to your intuition, it's going to knock and scream at you. Okay. So you have to remember to release your will and allow the divine will. Okay. And that means like releasing, trying to force it, figure it out. Don't look for the signs and try and figure it out. Like, listen, it's going to bubble up as a knowing, it's going to whisper to you. So, a divine disruption, what does that look like for you? It may be like a breakdown for a breakthrough. It may be something massive, or you might listen to the disruption and be able to have it be an easier disruption. Okay. So, on that note, you guys, let's take a deep breath together. Doing a spirit to mind treatment. Taking a breath in, I recognize right here, right now, the divine signs, the divine wake-up call, the divine disruption, which is all for the divine awakening. And in this, I'm knowing a powerful, powerful week of disrupting, letting go of anything that doesn't serve anymore, disrupting it, revealing it, looking at the dark, saying this is not working, and either listening to that intuition or having it disrupted for you. So I'm knowing great shaking, great awakening, great transformation, quantum leaps, divine disruption. And in this, I'm knowing a greater life, a greater expanding, a greater oneness, a greater unity, a greater new world, a new earth. And I'm just knowing spirituality, knowing the reality is created from spirit through the soul into life, reflected back through the 3D realm. So whatever it is that you don't like, you have to know it's beginning in mind. This is all a masterclass designed for your awakening and evolution. And in this, I'm knowing a powerful, energetic week, steeped in source energy and aligned to the truth of who you are. As together we say, And so it is. Okay, you guys, if you are not already in Soulciété, our community, or if you've not joined one of our certification programs, you can do your soul work. It's truly like the greatest gift you can ever do for yourself. And they say mental health is like the number one thing people are investing in. This is mental health, okay? This is about you doing your soul work because we live in a mental universe. And when you clear your subconscious mind and you clear your soul from all energetic and emotional blocks, you reveal the truth of who you are, the all knowing, all powerful, perfect divine expression called you. So you can also come here every week, and we come together on this podcast, a show, whatever you want to call it. And you can grab the Universal Law calendar below, grab a tea, grab a journal, make your notes, get in alignment this week, and really do your deep work. Okay. Have a beautiful, blessed day. And if you would please subscribe, you guys. Lots of people listen to this on the actual podcast, just audio. You can come over to YouTube as well and listen to it. I mean, watch it as well. And I'm really excited to be on this journey with you. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and may you live the truth.